Hi, I'm Summer Lee, State Representative for the 34th Legislative District, and I'm also a proud environmental justice advocate, legislator, and voter. We are absolutely in unprecedented times. The pandemic has impacted all of us in some way, and some of us, our most vulnerable, of course, in more ways than others. So whether you found yourself unexpectedly unemployed and trying to figure out how to make ends meet right now, or you're suddenly trying to figure out how to homeschool, or you're dealing with the virus directly, now is the time that we have to come together and help each other through this. We have to share resources, and we absolutely have to do every single thing that we can to stop the spread of this virus. The most important things that we can do right now are to arm ourselves with good information and to stay put. It's hard to social distance, to not be able to go to work and to make your living. It's hard to not be able to see and touch your loved ones. And it may not seem like it, but our efforts and our sacrifices to social distance, they're absolutely making a difference. We are flattening the curve and we're saving lives. So we can't afford right now to abandon course. If you're not an essential or frontline worker or volunteer right now, the very, very best thing that you can do is to stay at home as often as you can. It may be tempting, but it's also important to stay and continue to isolate with those folks who are in your immediate household. So look, when you stay home, you're not just protecting yourself and you're not just protecting your household, but you're protecting those who can't stay home right now because they have to work, but especially our hospital workers by not overburdening our hospitals by spreading the virus. But staying home doesn't mean we can't stay connected. You can call and check in with your friends and your loved ones. They'll value it more than ever right now. If you have the internet, you can, of course, do video chats, which is a great way to stay in touch with not just your friends and not just your coworkers, but everybody. And most importantly, if you're struggling right now, there is help and you are not alone. If you're having difficulty paying bills, the PA Supreme Court has ruled that you cannot be evicted right now. If you need help with your utility bills or your unemployment claims, representatives like me and my colleagues and even our representatives at the federal level are here to help you through that process. Even though our physical offices are not open right now, we are home and our staffs are home and we are working as hard as we can to continue to serve you. All over the country, there are food banks and folks who are providing meals, whether it be at your schools or your food banks, to make sure that we're still helping our most vulnerable populations. And if you can't leave your house right now because you are in those vulnerable populations or demographics, there have been helpers who have been showing up all over in our families and in our neighborhoods to make sure that we're able to keep every single person safe. And don't forget, we still need to go out and vote. If this crisis has shown us anything, it's how important our elections and our leadership are right now. This crisis has laid bare the inequities of our society. It's reinforced how every single worker is essential and is deserving of a living wage, of paid sick and family leave, in a safe environment, a safe working environment. It's also shown us the importance of Medicare for all and equitable funding for our education so our students all get a good education. And yes, it's shown us how incredible environmental justice is and clean air and clean water, because the very pollution that induces the health issues that some of us are facing are the same things that make it harder for us to fight off this virus. Our vote matters. And even as our Earth Day is interrupted by this crisis, our responsibility to protect our Earth and those on it grows every single day. So in PA, our election date has changed to June 2nd because of the virus, but you don't have to wait that long. You can, for the first time ever, vote and social distance by using our new mail-in ballot option. So you can just go to votespa.com. You can apply for your application there, and you'll receive your ballot in the mail that you can send right back. I wish everybody a happy Earth Day. Stay safe, stay home, and don't forget, wash your hands for 20 seconds each.